Hey y'all, and welcome back to Glam Girl TV. Today I want to talk to y'all about this Color Science. I'm gonna say it's probably close to like a tinted moisturizer, but this is a sunscreen tint kind of thing. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Here's the box. It says it's Sunforgettable Total Protection Face Shield Glow. So I think I'm going to just dab a couple of dots in the main areas, and I'm just gonna blend out. And so what I want to do, holy crap, this is a super glowy formula, FYI. If you can't see yet, it looks like my skin is super wet. Maybe I should have grabbed my concealer. So let's pretend today is a beach day or a pool day. This is probably something really pretty that you can put on your face that is kind of like somewhat of a makeup, no makeup look. It'll look like you have something on your face, but you're putting sunscreen on your face, basically. Okay, that's after one layer of application. You can see how shiny and glowy my face looks. Now, I'm really curious to see how much of this I'm gonna need to put on. So I'm putting on about that much more, and we're gonna go over it one more time. And I do want to tell you this, one of my biggest, I'm not gonna say secrets because I don't mind telling anyone, but I do find that when you mix your regular foundation that you absolutely love with a BB cream or something like this, kind of a glow, a tinted moisturizer kind of thing, I think that the foundation comes out so beautiful. Even ones that you feel like this foundation sucks, mix it with a BB cream or a tinted moisturizer. I find that that's when it comes out looking so beautiful. It must be the consistency of the BB cream being so lightweight and so luminous, because most of them are a luminous. I mean, you can get a matte BB cream, but some of them are a luminous finish. And I find that those work the best with, it looks super, super shiny. Okay, let me see. I'm looking in the mirror right quick, right behind my camera, because I need to make sure that I'm seeing what I'm seeing. All right, so this is definitely gonna be your light coverage, because if you have any kind of blemishes, you will see this through. You will see the blemish through. Let me see. This was, they sent me a medium, color medium. I wanted to see what this looked like on, just to give you guys an idea of what this actually is, because I have no idea what it is either. I just opened it and it kind of looks orangey a little bit, but let's try and see what it looks like on. And like I said, this is called Total Eye 3-in-1 Renewal Therapy. Maybe I should have read to see when you put this on. Twice daily, can be worn overnight. Okay, so I guess it's mainly for daytime, because it says it can be used overnight. All right, so from what I've seen, everything looks kind of like super glowy. So this would probably be a really great thing to mix with a foundation, your favoriteest foundation ever. So this video is getting way too long. So what I would do in this instance, like I said, this would probably be like a day that you're going to be outside by the pool or by the beach, and you don't want to put so much on, but you want some kind of coverage. and you know you need sunscreen on your face. And it's SPF 50, so that's a great one. So I did a couple of pumps, and now I'm going to go around my T-zone right here. And what I'm gonna do now is to make it a no makeup look, what I'll do is I'll add, this is Rare Beauty, by the way. I'll just add like a dot of blush on each side, and I'm just going to pat it in. And I'm just going to do one dot just so that it's a very natural, lightweight looking makeup look. Because, I mean, how many of us really go out to the beach and to poolside and literally have zero makeup on? Not a lot of people. I mean, we got some vain people in this world. So, and then here is my Thrive mascara that I've come to absolutely love. It's tubing mascara, if you've ever heard of that. It's just fibers that cover your lashes. And so when it gets wet, it literally just comes off. No raccoon eyes. So this is what it would look like. And as you can see, I was able to tone down the glow, but still have a natural glow looking. And all I used was the Tarte Guard powder. And this is even more protection than this. So you have SPF 30 with this, SPF 50 with this. And I use the Total Eye, which has 35. So you got your eye coverage, you got your face coverage with powder and the Color Science. And so now you can see what this looks like. It looks super natural. And I mean, the only thing that I would want to do, just because I have issues with my eyebrows, they look super thin and they are light. So I would probably kind of fill them in a little bit, not too much. And that would be a wrap for me. So natural glow, and it's literally, I used 4 things. Well, with the Total Eye, 5, but that's not like, that was just like a dab of something. So really, it took me like no time at all. Hey y'all, I'm gonna insert this little snippet into the video that I did with Color Science. For this video, I wanted to show you a snippet of how I actually apply my BB cream and my tinted moisturizer, which would be this, to a foundation, which I'm going to use Fenty Beauty. It's one of my favorite foundations, and I have not done a review on Fenty Beauty before, so I wanted to use this foundation to show you how I accomplish this. So I just did one little pump of Fenty Beauty, and I'm going to do about a little bit less of the Color Science. And this is what I was talking about earlier in the video. I just took a shower. I tested the Color Science right after I did the video this morning, and I went outside, I tanned, I jumped in the pool just to test it out. And I think this says that it is sweat resistant, and water resistant. It did come off a little bit. I should have videoed what it looked like after I jumped out of the pool. You can kind of see just me dabbing with the towel, the sweat off. It did come off a little bit, but it still kind of stayed a little bit, but you can tell that it did come off. So what I'll do with these two is I'll just rub it in with my beauty blender, and I'll just go ahead and apply it. And I don't have anything on my face. As you can see, I'm a little rosy from just jumping out of the shower. And so I don't have anything on my face, no primer, no moisturizer. I'm just gonna add like I said, I just normally mix the Fenty Beauty or whatever foundation that you normally use. Just use that foundation and just do the portion sizes that that I showed you on my hand. Just put a little bit less of the of your, if you're going to use Color Science. If not, your tinted moisturizer and or BB cream, CC cream. I have them all. And this is just to show you how you can get a little bit of color, because most of these BB creams and CC creams, they usually are very sheer coverage or light coverage. And so if you have any kind of blemishes, which my main issues are the redness. I have a lot of redness in my face, which I probably have rosacea, and probably from me being in the sun for a little while earlier. I'm probably a little rosy. But look at my face. I was not sunburned. So it did the trick with actually the sunscreen actually helped. And I did use the Tarte Guard, and I used the Color Science, which has an SPF 50. So of course it should have. And then even still with me dabbing it off with the towel, because I was sweating like crazy. The heat index is like 100 outside, and I know that there was a heat advisory. So it's pretty steamy outside. So I know if you want to compare what my face looked like earlier in the video, you can see that the Color Science really had no pigment at all. It was very, very, very minimal, if not any at all. I felt like it was just a glow. And with adding a little bit of foundation to the Color Science, I find it does so much. You can do this as a makeup, a light makeup look, or a no makeup look if you're trying to do very minimal. And I'll just add a little bit underneath my eyes instead of adding concealer, just because I don't have dark circles under my eyes. I do have puffiness, which you can't conceal. But I add just a little bit of extra underneath my eyes. And so now all of it's pretty much gone. It's pretty much dry on my hand. So at this point, I'll just add the Tarte Guard. Just a few pumps. And what I'll do with that is anything that looks a little bit shiny, which is my T-zone basically. And I will kind of add a little bit of powder. And then after that, what I did was I added one dot on each side and blend this out. You would think that one would not be that much, but it's pretty pigmented. And so, I mean, it kind of looks a little bit more than I wanted. So I'm gonna go on with the side that has a little bit of foundation, and I will just tone it down just a little bit. And then I will go in with my mascara like I did earlier. And you will see the difference. Okay. And then what else did I do? I think that was it. I did use the total eye before. I'm not going to do that this time. I did find that the total eye was creasing. Like, I guess it's too much of a moisturizer. And so, kind of not digging that. All right. So let me get up close so you can see. I don't have any lipstick on, so I'm gonna just take a little bit of my all right, and there you have it. And that looks a little bit more pigmented than the video I did before. And that's just using, like I said, any foundation that you have laying around. It can be one that you hate, I promise. Using a tinted moisturizer, or if you want to try the Color Science along with it, it will totally work.